All right, and I am live on. Let me check this out very quickly. Right here, my personal Facebook, my page, JC Ward Facebook, my Instagram Live, my YouTube Live, and over here I am on first time on LinkedIn. And this is my first video of the year 2018, so welcome everybody. I'm so happy, so eager to be right here, right now with you guys. And today, don't kill a real estate deal in less than a minute, because I've already seen it happening day and night, all the freaking time. So before I continue, I want to ask you for 4 favors. Number 1, type the word coffee on Instagram, type the word coffee, Colombian coffee, because I love Colombian coffee. On Facebook, YouTube, and right here on LinkedIn, my first time on LinkedIn. Type the word coffee if the sound is working. So let me check if the sound is working. So this is gonna look backwards, okay? This is gonna look backwards because I have the cameras on me today. So I apologize for the flip camera. Today, it says don't kill the deal, flip it, hold and rent and be creative. So I wanna talk about how to not kill a deal in less than 30 seconds. So thank you for watching, Carolyn. Thank you for watching, Daniela, Real, and let me see on, I'm just trying to check all the cameras right here. So, let's get started. Do me a favor, turn on the notifications, give me thumbs up right now, please, appreciate it, because this is the only way I can bring more value to you. And please let me know if the sound is working. That's my only way to see if, type the word coffee here, please, on Instagram, the word coffee, just to check my sound is working. It should be working. Okay, I got a thumbs up, thank you so much. So, hi JC, Milagro, is the sound working? Because if it's working, I will continue right now. By the way, apple cider vinegar water. So, today I want to talk about how not to kill a deal in less than a minute. I've seen it happening left and right. Thank you, Sully, for the word coffee, Colombian coffee, which is the best. So, let's get started. Number 1, everybody that is flipping properties, I'm sorry, it's a backwards. I don't know what's happening with my, sorry. Just want to make sure what's happening with my recording here. So it's finished. Oh, that's sad. Never mind. Sorry. I was checking my LinkedIn. It already killed it in less than a minute or 2 minutes. So, how not to kill? Number 1, everybody's got a rule. This can work if you are in the United States, if you are in Colombia, if you are in South America, if you're in Asia, if you're in Europe, wherever you are. Thank you, Mark, for all your comments. This can work anywhere. This is my first video of 2018. It's backwards because I wanted to see all of you guys. I wanted to see the comments. So you're not gonna be able to read this. It's gonna be flipped it, but I'm not gonna write too much. Number 1, everybody's got a rule. Either if you flip, if you rent the property, or if you become creative. I will get into the point, what is the meaning of being creative? Creative meaning financial or financing creative. This I've learned through mistakes, okay? Excuse my recent word. So I'm gonna get to the board to get started in here, okay? Number one, because I only have 5 minutes with you guys before you go to sleep, or if you're waking up to this right here. So number 1, let me see if this light improves, okay. Number 1, there is a rule of the 70%, okay, of the ARV. So the ARV meaning after repair value. I'm sorry, this is backwards. After repair value. So if your after repair value it's X amount of dollars, you're gonna discount 0.7, okay, 0. Then you're gonna subtract potential repairs. Okay, on the repairs, I gotta say something. You have to assess your timing. What do I mean by assess your timing? If you're buying a property today and you're gonna put it in the market by, you know, the summer of this 2018, you gotta counter, or you gotta put in accountability that properties will probably increase in price during the summer and not right now in December or January of the year. So you could be okay of this ARV, mine must about 3% more, okay? Or 2% more above this price, because you're adjusting to inflation, you're adjusting to what the market could be. So you're okay if you increase the price this. And then you apply your formula, okay? So 0.7% of that asking price, and then you subtract the repair values, and that gives you the buying price. This is the concept of ripping off. Or steel, okay? Most of my fellow flippers are stealing properties. Yes, that's the right word. They do not want to get in any property that don't have 70% ARV. What I mean by that is, like, if they go, I'll give you the price, and I'll give you an example. I have a property over here downtown, and I call them and say, hey, I got this property for this amount of, I'm going to give you just random numbers, 100,000. Well, I'll give you the specific numbers, 160,000. And they tell me, no, I will not pay more than 75 to 80,000 for that property. Hang up on the phone. Goodbye. No freaking deal. Because they're looking to get at least a 0.7, okay? Formula minus repairs. They need that cushion before they go into the market. So these people are going to tell me no on the phone on the spot, okay? No on the phone. They don't want it. I cannot either wholesale it. I cannot sell them to them because I am not providing enough value. But hold on a second. What if you are not trying to steal the property right away because your strategy is buying this property in a good area that continues to develop and hold it for a rental, having some cash flow, and then in the future absorb that capital gain that will come back to you. So that strategy will bring you to the second phase, which is, number one, you rent it. Sorry guys, this is backwards, R-E-N-T. You rent the property. You can rent properties anywhere in the world, wherever you are. If you are in Colombia, because I'm from Colombia. If you are in freaking Istanbul, you rent properties, passive income stream. So for that, there's an 80% rule. So you have a little bit more of a margin, okay? So you're not so strict in the 70% discount. You can go up to probably 90% discount, okay? So you only have 10% of capital gain. You only have 10% because what you are looking for in reality is the cash flow. So if this deal that somebody's selling me does not have the 70%, it only has 90%, then I can go back and to look at my potential investors or my clients or myself. Can I flip this property, do some minor repairs, maybe spend no more than $10,000 on these repairs, 10K, 10,000 on these repairs, and then go ahead and lease it. If I want to lease this property, then I personally have one formula, okay? It's very simple. Listen to this. It's very simple because I only have 5 more minutes. It is 1.3, okay? Percent or 0.013, okay? To be more specific. Sorry about the numbers, dude. 1.30% of what? When you buy a property, depending if you bought it cash or if you have a mortgage, I really want to make sure that my rental gross income will be at least 100% plus 30%, okay? 100% plus a 30 margin on my profit. This is my profit. Why do I mean by that? That I have to, that rental income has to cover my PITI, which is my principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. My entire mortgage payment, and it has to yield, at least in this case, at 30 cents on the dollar, okay? On the dollar. That's my margin. So I want to give you a specific example, okay? Don't go, because I'm about to tell you the creative financing. You are staying here so you do not kill a deal in about 1 minute. Most people go and tell me, no, that's no deal, goodbye. So thank you, Steven, for watching this right here. It says, watching Brent on the camera. Now, I want to give a quick example on the rental. I want to use basic numbers. If my rental income monthly gross, what I mean by gross is that you're not deducting yet all your operative expenses, meaning if you do marketing, if you have a property management company, you are not going to use taxes because it's already included in the PITI in your monthly mortgage payment. So if your monthly rent is your mortgage, it's 1,000. The minimum that I'm expecting of this deal, it's at least $1,300 a month, okay? Because this 1,000 covers all my PITI and it gives me with $300 on cash flow, okay? That's very simple. I don't want to flip it because it's not enough margin. Number two, I'm going to go ahead and probably rent this property. Renting this property, I need less margin. Now, I'm not going to be talking about the financing that goes behind. You can go put a tenant into the property and then go back to the lender and say, look, I got an income producing asset, and since I bought it 20% discount, I have an ability to refinance and cash out some of my money to go buy another property. So I'm not going to go back to that. But the last one is called the creative financing, okay? Creative financing meaning creative financing, okay. The deal is not making a lot of sense because number one, the margins, that 70% is not present. Number two, the rental, if I put too much cash down, that reduces my ROI. So what can I do? I can start looking around. Number one, is the owner of this property 100% owner, meaning there's no mortgage debt, there's no, or there's 100% equity. If that's the case, then you possibly can go ahead and do a seller finance, do the entire flip, put a tenant into the property, refinance the property, and then probably sell it to another investor who is looking only for the cash flow. Number one, you could possibly sublease, like it's sandwich list, you know? What you can do is just you lease this property for this amount of money and you lease it to somebody else for this amount of money and you get the differential. That's what brokers do. That's what exchange rates, banks, lenders and banks, that's what they do around the world. They only accumulate the profit on the spread. Number three, if the seller doesn't want you to do seller finance, you can do a joint venture, going into a venture with the owner. You say, look, I put all the cash for the rehab, and if things don't go right, and if the profit has to be reduced, you, landowner or property owner, and myself can reduce, and both of us share the risk. This is something I want to bring to you less than 5 to 7 minutes today. My first class of 2018. I'm so excited to be bringing to you entrepreneurial, how to create a company, how to start your company in a co-working environment like we co-work right here in Wired International. And guys, this is it. I wanted to talk about 3 ways not to kill a deal. Creative financing is number 1. In my opinion, there are also many other ways to become creative in financing: seller finance, short-term finance, hard money lenders, and so forth. Guys, this is it. I'm done. You guys gotta go to sleep. If you believe that this video has any kind of value to you, to your friends, if you know somebody who's getting into real estate, if you want to get into real estate, I am coaching people in my office. I do something called Shadow JC. We go drive around the properties, check the deals, make the phone calls, get on the phone, fill out the contracts, do the marketing, do the research, make a decision on the spot. So if you want to get on board, if you know somebody who wants to get on board, please do me a favor, tag them over here on the comments. Send me a direct message right here on any of my platforms, social media, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, JC Wired. Guys, thank you so much for staying with me on this class. And here I go. If you believe that this video has any kind of value to you, to your friends, to your loved ones, do me a favor. Like it right here, make a comment, turn on notifications, which allows me to bring more value to you. And I will come back tomorrow with Entrepreneurship 101 strategies, how to get your company started in 2018. Guys, have an amazing night. And I'm out here with my apple cider water because I've been fasting lately for the last 5 months. In shape for biz. Bye-bye.